Have you ever lost something so important that it felt like your whole world was falling apart? A job, a relationship, an opportunity. In that moment, it feels like the end. But what if I told you that loss isn't the end? What if I told you that everything you lose comes back, just in a new form? In a bustling town, there lived a wealthy merchant named Kareem. He had built a thriving business, owned a beautiful house, and was known for his generosity. Life had been kind to him, and he took great pride in his achievements. But one night disaster struck. A fire broke out in the market, reducing his shop to ashes. Everything he had worked for was gone in an instant. He sat in the ruins, feeling lost, broken, and hopeless. As he stared at the smoldering embers, an old dervish passed by and noticed his sorrow. The wise man placed a gentle hand on Kareem's shoulder and smiled. "Don't grieve," he said. "Anything you lose comes around in a new form." Kareem could hardly believe those words. How could this great loss lead to anything good? But with no other choice, he picked himself up and set out on a journey to rebuild his life. He wandered through distant lands, taking small jobs, learning new trades, and meeting wise men along the way. One day he arrived at a large port city where merchants were preparing their ships for voyages across the sea. He watched them carefully, fascinated by the endless opportunities in trade. With the last of his savings, Kareem decided to take a risk. He invested in a merchant's voyage. It was a leap of faith, but something inside him told him to trust the process. Weeks later, the ship returned, loaded with rare spices and fine silks. Kareem's investment had doubled. Encouraged, he reinvested, this time with more knowledge and confidence. Years passed, and he became a renowned trader, wealthier than before. But more than riches, he had gained something far greater: wisdom, resilience, and a heart full of gratitude. He had lost his shop, but life had given him something even greater: a new path, new experiences, and a new fortune. And isn't that how life works? Sometimes we lose something, and it feels like the end. But later we realize it was only making space for something better. Losing a job may lead you to a career you love even more. A broken relationship may open the door to true happiness. Every setback carries the seed of a new beginning. Rumi once said, "Don't grieve. Anything you lose comes round in a new form." His words remind us that nothing is truly lost. Life is simply reshaping our journey. So if you're facing loss right now, don't lose hope. Trust the process. Keep moving forward, because what's meant for you will always find its way back. And if this message touched your heart, share your story in the comments. Like, subscribe, and follow for more wisdom that can change your life. Because everything you lose always comes back, just in a new and better form.